If you've ever killed a plant, bought something, watered it, planted it, and it still died, this video is for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to start a garden from scratch, what actually matters, what doesn't, and how to get real growth fast. By the end of this, you will know more than 90% of beginners, and your plants will actually survive. Most beginner advice is honestly terrible. People tell you to just water your plants. That doesn't work, not to the fullest extent you expect it to. Put them in sunlight, yeah, that works. It's not the full picture though. That's how you'll kill your plants, actually, just by doing that alone. Plants aren't random. They follow very specific rules. Once you understand those rules, gardening becomes easy. So I'm going to break these into 5 simple parts: light, water, soil, plant selection, growth hacks. Master these and you'll grow anything. Light. Light is everything. No light equals no growth. Simple. Here's where beginners mess up. They put plants wherever it looks nice, not where plants actually survive. You need to understand this. Full sun is 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. Partial sun is 3 to 6 hours, and shade is little to no direct sun at all. If you ignore this, your plants slowly die. Beginner move. Go outside right now and watch where the sun hits your yard or balcony. It makes a big difference. That's your growing zone. Water. Overwatering kills way more plants than underwatering, believe it or not, to excuse my mess up. Let me say that again. More plants die because you care too much. It's dramatic, but it's true. Here's the rule. Don't water on a schedule, water based on soil. Here's a trick you can do. So take your index finger, stick it into the soil. If it's dry, water it. If it's wet, leave it. Simple. Another key thing though with potted plants is they need drainage holes. If water can't escape, roots rot, plants die. Soil. Soil is not just dirt, it's the entire life system of your plant. Bad soil equals slow growth, good soil equals explosive growth. Beginner mistakes are usually using cheap, compacted soil that turns into mud, which is very common in most, in the big box stores where you can buy packaged soil. You'll want to get it from a trusted source, or even make it yourself like compost. What you want instead is light, airy, drains well. That's preferably what the soil is. A basic beginner mix is potting mix and something for drainage like perlite or sand. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. What to grow? That is very important. This is where most people fail before they even start. They pick the wrong plants. If you start with difficult plants, you use confidence and quit, which is very common in pretty much every person that starts gardening. Start with easy, fast-growing plants like herbs, like basil and mint, leafy greens, chilies, tomatoes, that sort of stuff. Why? Because they grow fast. Fast growth equals motivation. Motivation is consistency. Consistency is success. Here's some growth hacks. Now this is where things get interesting. If you want your plants to grow faster than normal beginners, warmth matters. Plants grow faster in warmth. Cold slows the growth in most cases. Feed lightly. Just a basic liquid fertilizer, whether it be sea salt, whether it be some form of seaweed extract, is generally a very good light, consistent fertilizer you can use generally every 2 to 3 weeks. Not too much though. Much isn't always better. Prune your plants. Cutting plants actually makes them grow more because it triggers the growth and the sensors for a word in the wood, and it triggers the nearest bud, forcing it to grow quicker, if not as soon as possible, which is basically what quicker is anyway. Sounds wrong, but it works. Here's some common mistakes. Avoid these and you're ahead of most people. Watering every day? Don't. No drainage holes? Dead plant. Wrong light conditions? Starting too big, too fast, and giving up too early. Gardening rewards patience, not perfection. If you follow what I showed you in this video, you won't just try gardening, you'll succeed. I've done it for over 10 years now. I can say I'm confident in what I've just said. And once you get your first success, it becomes addictive. If you want, I can show you how to grow plants faster, multiply plants for free, even make money from them. But start here, go get your first win.